欢迎各位来到雾都伦敦，我是 CATTERY。几年前，全世界开始使用一款名叫 CTOS 的程序，人们享受着它带来的各种便利，而我所在的组织能随意入侵这个系统，也就是说，我的组织能掌握所有人的一切，包括金钱、隐私信息、武器等等。我也可以随意决定别人的生死，比如这样。或者这样，也可以在大街上和警察飙车，比如这样。哎，警察来了，快跑！谢谢啊，兄弟，送我一程，走路。你有本事来抓我呀！抓到我算我跟你姓，我跟你讲。当然了，很多朋友都不知道我会开车这个事情。喂，小苗，我快到了，你在哪儿？
我看到你车了，我在那个路。
虽然我能掌控的东西很多，但从前，我的一位偶像跟我说过，好人呢，尽量不要去碰，坏人，一个也不要放过。说回正题，我本来是一个碌碌无闻的普通老百姓，可能也就平平淡淡的度过了这一生。不过几周前发生的事情呢，彻底的改变了我的生活。那么让我们回到几周前一切的开始。
London, what a town! History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art and multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't rushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
那我们现在也是来到了英国国会，威斯敏斯特宫的下层。这边好像被人安装了什么炸弹之类的，我们这边过来拆除一下。这边直接一个电晕，然后一个处决。
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
这边的话相当于是一个教程，所以我们快速的过一遍就行了，没什么好讲。这边每一个人的旁边都有一个陷阱，一共3个敌人。这边的敌人竟然就不放过了，这没一个是好人，这边直接处决掉就行。最后一个直接上去处决。
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
然后我们一往前。
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen, enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
这边一共3个敌人，刚刚陷阱处决了一个。然后这边顺利的话，左边这个敌人是直接踩陷阱的。我们也不着急，这边先把该下载下载一下。
Surrender now!
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
那么我们现在前往下议院来拆除那个炸弹。现在跟着上面那个引线走。门打不开嘛，我们用脚踹。暴力开门法。
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
好，这边时间不着急啊，我们先把旁边的3个电箱做个陷阱，只要开这3个就可以了。我们这边这样拆炸弹。
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
这边一共是3波敌人，运气好的话，我们刚才布置的3个陷阱会用到。那么这边脸黑了一把，刚好直接插进去。
Bagley, update. Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the destination sequence.
这边尽量推荐大家点射，然后它这边的那个时间是很久的，也不一定像我这样可以把敌人放过来打然后炸弹的话，尽量贴在扔在地上，真的太高，有的时候他们炸不到。然后瞄的话，一般瞄这个胸口的位置就行，因为受到枪的话，他们会有一个低头的动作，这样子很容易就是打到他们头部。好，我们这边先往前勾引一下那个人。好，我们现在卡了一下，他也把从那个卡的位置绕出来了。好，那么所有的3波敌人就这样解决完了，现在安静等待下载完。
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Fucking hell, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the Tone Conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need it for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck.
Getting to last known position.
Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, this goes.
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
那么敌人也是突袭了我们的大本营，现在没有任何人支援，只能靠我一个人。这边的话就是整个前期教学最后一波敌人了，这边清完就没了。啊，那我们也是赶紧到天台，把剩下3个炸弹的引爆器给关掉。
That's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
A long overdue clean cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking, and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign...
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defence? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope. Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
那我们现在也是前往 DedSec 最后的一个藏身处。那么作为组织现今唯一一个幸存者呢，我也是担负起了一个让组织崛起的一个重任。然后这边有点累啊，我们调一个这个自动驾驶。这个自动驾驶非常的好啊，就是可以控制车的这个速度啊，还可以红灯停绿灯行啊。然后左右转弯的时候呢，也会打一个方向灯啊，非常的智能。我们自己开呢，就完全没有这种概念了啊。它这边还是要提一嘴啊，就是大家开的时候一定要注意啊，毕竟嘛。
北京3区交通委提醒您：道路千万条，安全第一条，行车不规范，行人2行内。Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive now disabled.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
I'll see you downstairs later then.
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it. Sabine! Right, where's the fucking light switch?
那么我们这边先不着急下去，我们把旁边的这些音频、还有文档啊、物品啊之类的收集一下。然后这边收集的话，就是碰到了就直接给他拿了，如果漏了什么的，就当然就没看见，好吧？我们毕竟不是做一个全收集，就能碰到的就捡，然后碰不到的就算了。一般来说，大部分如果说走主线的话，所有的物品应该是能收集一大半的。毕竟还有一些任务品啊什么的是在那个支线里面的。所以大家如果自己有兴趣的话，自己多去几个管辖区里面去看一看，走一走，对吧？然后这边音频就不放了，到时候会单独出一期，所有音频的那个内容，大概是在那个可能就是主线走过一个阶段之后，一次性放给大家做一个视频，如果有兴趣的就关注我的视频，后期会放给大家听。现在就不放了，我们这边抓紧时间走主线。
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa! Whoa! It's all right. I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code. Sabine sent me?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
那么我们现在去启动 Bagley 的这个服务器。那 Bagley 在我们这次的行动中呢，算是一个比较重要的角色没有他基本上很多事情都不行。
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolfe dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Sounds like a proper conspiracy, Bagley. Who was really behind the bombings then?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah. About that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say I'm here, so what the hell? Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
这边先升级这个蜘蛛机器人啊，就挺重要的吧。就这一代我感觉可以不叫看门狗军团，可以叫蜘蛛机器人军团，知道吧？具体为什么我们待会儿给大家演示啊。这边是一些枪的这个皮肤，大家后期有钱可以自己买。就是这个小枪。
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
然后我们进个试衣间，换一套衣服，然后不要问我这些东西哪里来的，你有钱你也有。
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
这个小兵和这个 Bagley 呢，还没有意识到问题的严重性，知道吧？他们并不清楚以前我到底是干什么的。在下不才，曾经呢是称霸伦敦地下拳赛界的一个小拳手，啊，毕竟是一个参加了5连冠的男人。对于这种小场面，对吧？小 case 轻松应对，真的没有什么难度。别看这个拳手名气很强，但是在我面前呢，都是弟弟。这边是简单的一个训练让大家看一下我精湛的这个拳技。就是打他其实轻轻松松的，就没有任何压力，知道吗？躲好他的每一次攻击，然后趁他分神的时候给他来一击致命一拳。当然，我们要给他点面子，对吧？不能说全让我们打，对吧？毕竟他是来教新人的。那我们这边大意了，没有闪，对吧？那就让他一手，让他知道什么叫做拳王的这个风度啊。那么他 踢了六脚踢了6下，对吧？那也踢足了，现在该我们了啊！再让他2拳，好吧，再让他2拳，没事啊，再让他2拳。那毕竟他也不知道，对吧？那不知者不怪，对吧？他输了就输了，那没办法，毕竟本人太强了。
Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant! I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
What is going on? What do you think you're gonna...
So, which evil cabal are we taking on first?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
You mean Albion? Yeah, they definitely got that fascist thing going for them. Convince the people they're some kind of saviors, right?
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Sabine, we're gonna wake up this city.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
City's gone to pot, hasn't it? Interested in maybe changing things for the better?
I was about to say the same thing to you. I'm looking for someone that can get to difficult places. Is that you?
No secrets safe from us, mate. What's up?
There's a file at these coordinates. Get your hands on it. We'll talk some more then.
好，那么我们现在就可以开始一个招募新成员的任务。然后因为招募任务跟主线无关，那么我们这一期视频为了不浪费时间，还是主要走那个主线，然后招募任务跟支线放一块。我们这边来到第一个管制区，然后来窃取这个阿尔比恩雇佣兵团的这个资料。这边会有一个简单的介绍什么是管制区，有兴趣的朋友可以暂停看一下。
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Albion own the bloody courts now. It's like picking up a go directly to jail card at this point.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
好，我们这边直接派我们蜘蛛上。这边底下其实很简单啊，设置好几个陷阱就可以。好，我们蜘蛛也是升过1级，可以有一个加速。然后这边跑的时候尽量不要太跑得太离敌人太近，这样的话会引起他们的那个注意，好吧？就蜘蛛其实暗杀可以，但是正面硬刚就不行。然后底下的话3个敌人，然后楼上还有2个。对，这就是离得太近，然后如果奔跑的话，他们会有一个警觉。这边推荐还是不要走太快。好，这边稍微看一下，因为这边最后一个敌人是离得比较远的，所以我们这边不用管它，设置好陷阱就可以走了。它会自己慢慢的走上来的。我们的任务目标呢，就是在那个前面的一个小房间。我们听到了它的一个惨叫。这边解锁的地方离我们比较近，我们直接人过来。出去，换成蜘蛛。这边的话是已经就是已经清理干净了嘛，然后为了节约时间，我们把人先跑出去一点，这样既能控制到，又能把蜘蛛收回来。 然后走得也快。好，那么这里的一个东西呢，就全部清理干净了。
Bagley, what have we got?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
那么因为视频时长的关系，我这边跑车撞人的画面直接跳过了，大家有兴趣的可以自己体验。
This is the new normal, isn't it? To see Albion's brand everywhere you look. At least that's what they have us believing, fucking dickheads.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I got this.
那么我们现在就是上天台，把这个阿尔比安的这个宣传海报给它换掉，换成我们自己 DedSec 的。这边看到一个雇佣兵在抓无辜的人，对吧？那么我们也是趁机骚扰他一波，给他绊倒，绊倒。我们这边也不用慌，对吧？虽然警察来追我们了，但我们不要紧，直接上天台，他们追不上我们。因为警车也是很快啊，就可以赶到我们的位置。我们这边直接一路往上。这边有一个那个科技点，不要忘记拿。然后之后的任务也会给这个科技点，科技点还是比较重要的升级的一些东西，后期都有很大的用处。这边直接跳过来就可以改这个海报了。
Attention! Illegal entry into London is a security risk. Do not compromise your safety or the safety of others. Report all illegal persons directly to the authorities.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the coordinates.
我们现在呢，就是去跟我们的一个线人会面，然后让他告诉我们下一步我们应该做什么。
Me as well, mate.
Do you need some help? What's up? You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion? Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate. What else can we do? I'm not going to sit and watch while this city burns. Albion's got to go, but they're not leaving without a good arse kicking. What's your intel then? Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that. That's the goddamn truth. Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere. That's the plan, then.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid-powered generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a power surge in that beast and boom.
Yeah? And how do you know this, mate? That's not the kind of intel you can find online.
It cost me a news drone. Okay, maybe 3, but it's worth it if this comes off, right? Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
What do I do?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid-powered generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We need to dig into this. Are you seeing this?
Cool, looks bloody complicated. Newsy's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
这边是很简单啊，一个拍照，然后一个下载引爆代码，然后最后再引爆整个车站。那么任务呢，总体来说没有什么难度，唯一要注意的就是这附近的无人机，大家可以稍微飞高一点来躲避他们无人机的一个搜索。一旦被扫到，我们这个我们的无人机其实很脆的，一枪基本上就没了。好，我这边稍微飞高一点，那先等待它下载完就行。
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
It should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too. Here we go.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks. Thanks. Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
We welcome all types, mate. Gonna need everyone on board to unfuck London.
那么我们现在也是成功的起义了一个区域，那么这个区域的所有的科技点都会显示在地图上显示出来啊，可以去进行一个收集。那么也会有特殊的探员在起义之后加入我们。
Well, fuck me, you're still alive. I owes have been a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting in the Ministry of Civic Management.
No rest for the wicked. What's up?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find zero days.
确实，国家禁止也很正常，因为这种科技太侵犯别人的隐私了，也不太好。但没办法，我们毕竟要找出 zero day 到底是谁。
There's a fire burning inside me. Cold steel calls out my name. Tempted to give in to the rage. Torn apart by this affliction, locked up inside myself. This life is much too young to fade.